Hey, what's up, y'all? Hold on, let me take the sunnies off. I want to thank you, Eye to Eye, for checking out Sway's Universe. And I appreciate it. We got so many videos we want you to see, so push that notification button for me. Do it now and enjoy the video. Peace.
This is Sway. Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning. Shake it. Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out, y'all.
445, Sway in the morning. It's a big day for hip hop right here.
Yes.
Certain people have done certain things that we don't know about all the time, that we don't hear about enough, that's not documented accurately. A lot of times we see folks rush to do hip-hop documentaries and they have so many holes in them. You know what I mean?
Like, you say holes or hose?
Maybe a bit of
both of them. Just voids, just points in history that people don't know. You know, they may not know how powerful Nasty Ness's presence has been in the music business. You know, you see social media has, and this digital age has allotted a lot of folks to live independently from their bedrooms and from their houses, but it wasn't always like that. You know, it was hard. It still is hard being independent. And you had to really build a network. And it was people like Nasty Ness that saw the need for a lot of the organic growth that was taking place in hip-hop to need a helping hand, galvanize, come together as a team. And in that team, you would have power. First time I ever went to Seattle was because of you.
Really?
Yeah. When y'all brought us up there, I can't remember what it was for.
It was when our album went gold. The Swass album went gold.
Oh, damn. Did he just stun on us right
there? Watch out for it.
The Swass album went gold.
Which was really rare because we were from the West Coast. Back in those days, it was all East Coast rappers. I mean, NWA wasn't even around yet. You know, and then... well, they were getting ready to come out, but we went gold. We were one of the first West Coast groups to go gold and platinum, you know? So we threw a party, and, man, you know, I have to give props to the Bay Area because KMEL, the Pros Record Pools, they were the ones that really broke, like, square dance rap. Before Posse on Broadway was square dance rap, and I remember hanging out the Swing Tech show at KMEL with you all the time, man.
Yeah, you used to come through.
Yeah, man. So the Bay Area, I have to show Bay Area a lot of love. That's why I made sure I flew you up, David Paul from The Bomb, Brian Sampson from The Gavin at the time.
Who's working with Empire Records and guys, and those guys now.
Yeah. So a lot of these cats, it's really
David
neat.
Paul had a weekly like magazine called The Bomb that focused on a lot of Northern California Bay Area's artists.
Okay.
Yeah, and he did a radio show as well. Go ahead.
Yeah, and it's just really neat to see all these cats from the beginning come up. And like with Sway, I gotta be honest with you. Can I confess something?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. It's not like I'm confessing a sin, but I was really upset for a long time. No, listen, everybody. This is the real deal because you know I'm an actor. I want to be really famous.
Okay.
And so I auditioned for the part for MTV. I got a call back, but guess who got the part for MTV?
I never did that, man.
Damn, Sway demoed his role.
Not at all. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's for real, man.
I didn't even know they auditioned people for
and
that.
And then when I first saw him on MTV, he was like stumbling on his words. I go, why'd they pick him? And then as time went by, no, but listen.
You hear this?
This guy really evolved into... he's MTV to me now. He truly deserves a part. I gotta say, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Ness.
But I known him when he was an artist. I used to play his song "Follow for Now" on my radio show in Seattle. Remember that?
This.
"Follow for Now."
Do I remember that? Yeah,
Man
I remember
Perish.
that. Go ahead, Ness.
The Man Perish beat.
No holes.
Because I love the original beat, Man Perish, that you used.
Hip hop bebop by Man Perish is what we sample, and we paid about $25K for that sample.
And I actually wanted to get him signed to Nasty Mix Records, the label Sir Mix-a-Lot was on. And but I think it was it Warner Brothers?
We ended up doing okay, shit, man, you doing a history on me. I'm trying to do a history on you.
Yeah, no.
Real quick,
they signed you instead of
we
us.
signed to Wendell Green was an A&R guy over at Giant Warner Brothers at the time that Charlie Minor was the president. And Irving Azoff was the president, and Charlie Minor was running it. And you had Cassandra. Wendell Green found us came to the Bay because of all the support you was able to give us and other DJs. And it started from a college and community radio perspective, and then it grew from there. And yeah, so we signed a deal with Giant Warner Brothers and put out the album.
Brothers. I was so mad because I wanted to get them signed to our label. Yeah. But one thing I remember, this is the honest truth, I've been sober for 14 years now. I don't drink, smoke, none of that anymore. So I'm clean. For real. Thank you. Yeah, I gotta
what's
love
up.
that. Love that. Everyone's clapping for me. But at his record release party, and I'll never forget, they were giving away free alcohol that night. Oh man, I got so drunk that my friend, he's a pastor.
Oh.
He stayed with me in the hotel and he was praying on me. I said, "Oh man, I think I'm gonna die. I feel so sick because I drank so much of your alcohol. I'm sorry, I drank a lot of your alcohol there, but
This is the best history lesson
no,
ever.
I
He's
really
killing
thought I
me
was
right
gonna
now.
die.
Seems like
I really did.
But you know, here's the irony. I didn't drink. Me and Tech didn't drink.
Well, I did.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I just want to apologize if all the alcohol was gone because of me.
But let me ask you this. Sir Mix-a-Lot, man, his role, his importance. Because I remember when y'all flew us out there, let me tell you what stood out to me. It was the success of this scene that was taking place in Seattle, right? And when y'all sent us out there, y'all talked about like ownership and proprietorship. And that was the first time I ever heard anybody talk about buying up land and property. Y'all were doing that back then.
Well, I tell you, Sway, back in those days.
What year was that?
It started in actually 1985, 86 is when we started seeing money coming in.
What year did we go to Seattle?
Around 88, maybe?
Couldn't have been. We started radio around 99. We was on the air, but we started radio in 90.
It was in the 80s, though.
Was it?
You know, it was in the 80s. And
Okay.
I remember with my first big paycheck, I bought a condo in Seattle for $55,000.
Okay.
Wow.
And, you know, when I moved to L.A., I got rid of it. Like, I'm never going to use it. I'm never come back to Seattle. Guess what? This condo is now worth over $1 million.
Dumbo.
It's got the view of the Space Needle. It has no air conditioning, no swimming pool, but just the fact it's got parking and everything. Oh, I'm so mad now. So, man, if you can give me a job here, serious, I can buy another condo.
Oh,
man,
shit.
I'd really
Is that what that was? I
appreciate
thought
that.
you still owned the condo. Oh,
No, I
you
got rid of it.
condo?
I got rid of it. So,
I was-
yeah.
I was
It's $1 million
celebrating with you.
now, but I got it for $55,000.
Do me a favor. I always talk about college and community radio and its
Very
importance. Yeah, and the role you've played in that. Can you break that down?
Well, originally I started out as the first DJ on the West Coast to have an all-rap radio show. It started in 1980 in Seattle, K-Fox Radio, and I used to be able to break new music on the air. A lot of West Coast groups, including NWA, Hammer, Sway and Tech. Back in those days, how we broke records was through mix shows or my own specialty show. But as time evolved, now radio, you have to go by a list of records like the MD is going to give you here. Nes, you can only play what's on this list here. And I guarantee you won't see our guest Kritta or the High Children on there now. You know, you'll see the obvious. You know, Fetty Wap, all those guys. So the importance of college radio, I truly feel, and I've stuck with this since 1985. It's a chance to get your record played on their show, on the college radio shows, because they're going to play it, and that's the only way you can hear independent hip hop music, you know? Like, I think you got a couple artists coming out. I guarantee you, you'll hear it on my DJ show before you hear it in New York on their commercial stations, you know?
Well, you know, and it's a different time and place, too. Like, radio doesn't have to be the end-all, be-all. I mean, it's important if you want to take it to the next level, perhaps. We're seeing that with SZA right now.
Absolutely.
You know, but you could have sustain a great career and never have your song played on some of the major P1 stations.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you support college and community radio. Then you got your, digital platforms or your SoundClouds, your YouTubes and all of that stuff. So it's just a little different for us now than maybe for a Kritta. You know what I mean?
Well, and that's how I got involved with our guest today, Kritta and the High Children, because these guys, their records were like #1, top 5 on our national college radio charts, and the DJs kept giving me feedback about them. I go, wow, I haven't really done anything and put them under my wings really since Sir Mix-a-Lot. I promoted tons of artists in my days. I even promoted Sway Tech back in the days when you were on Bungalow. Remember that?
Wow, Bungalow.
Yeah, remember them? Bungalow?
Wow.
They're still around. Matter of fact, I think High Children are trying to get a distribution deal. Should they do it or not?
Man, if
What's
they
your
offer
right?
you a good deal, man.
Hey,
I mean,
shouts
did they
to
do you
Bungalow.
right?
Yeah, no, we put out the Back to Basics project,
Yes,
put
Back
that
to
album
Basics.
out through Bungalow. I want to say, did we do the Tupac in his last words? We put out the Tupac
know about
mixtape
that
and we
one.
took an interview and put it on in his last words. I think we did that with Bungalow. We had a good experience with Bungalow. I can't remember, Ness.
Okay, see?
I'm bullshitting. I don't remember, man.
All right, just wondering. All right, so anyway, So yes, college radio is really, really important. Even though their shows may only run once a week, you'll get your song played that once a week. Unlike commercial radio mix shows, they have it like every night.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna hear your song on there. And a lot of times they get paid, you know? And I'm not into that. I just can't see myself.
We never took money to play music. We don't do that today. I'm not into DJs that charge artists to be on it. They do that big, especially struggling artists. Artists are struggling as it is. You gonna charge them to be on your mixtape or whatever that you making money off of anyway?
And the problem is, if you're paying once, that means the next song you're gonna have to. Pay
for. I don't do that. I'm not trying to knock those who do. I just come from a different place, you know. But we put people on. Can we talk about Kritta a little bit?
Well, you know, his dad. It was part of the very first record pool in the Bay Area called Pros Record Pool. His dad, Danny Dorman, and Easy D, and Rico Casanova.
Yes.
Welcome, Kritta, to the show.
Yeah.
What's up, Sway?
Oakland's finest.
Hey, Kritta.
How you doing?
I got to tell you, this is really, and don't cry. Oh, I might start crying. But back in 1984, maybe it was, we did a show in our first time in the Bay Area. We did a show at the Shrine, opening up for this guy, and every word came out of his mouth was the BITCH word, right? I said, "There's no way this guy's gonna be popular," and it was too short. So
I'm dying.
all right, and there were girls there looking like thugs. Like, oh man, I was like, oh. Anyway, so make a long story short, we couldn't afford a hotel. So we ended up staying at Rico's apartment. So imagine 4 guys they never met before, but we had a minor hit record, Square Dance Rep. We stayed at Rico's small apartment, and I never forget the kindness that Rico and his dad showed me. And here it is almost 30 years later. He goes, well, you know, my son's a rapper. I go, sure, let me hear it. And I heard it, and I really liked what I heard, and then I took him under my wings, and it's been
Kritta's here, man.
Cool.
We know him from the Kritta Files. I remember that. And then you put out that Humble Beginnings.
Yes, sir.
Yes, he's been putting in work in the town for a while. He's a rising star. And to put things in perspective, the Pros Record Pool, it was at that time it was unique to have a record pool, which was basically a club.
Okay.
And his father and Rico basically kind of like ran the club and put together a network of DJs who by themselves didn't have the same power that they would have together. And because of that, it helped the music business in the Bay Area and the economics around it grow, because you had this viable platform that if you invested or marketed in that Bay Area through the Pros record pools, your single, you could give to the pros and maybe hit up 100 DJs at one time. And then with those DJs galvanized together, creating this energy, that's how you create a buzz. So if it was an artist that was well-deserved, you could come to the Bay, go through the Pros record pools. You used to have the barbecues. All the artists would come out, talk about their new music. We would do a lot of clubs and stuff, put new artists, independent artists on the bill.
And you know what? Through the Pros record pool, I remember specifically Cameron Paul KML. He was a member, and he broke our records on KML. Kim Collette, KSJS San Jose.
What's up, Kim? These are college radio, Bay Area.
The G-Man and K-Poo. Remember G-Man?
G-Man, Marcus Clemens, and all those guys.
And K-Soul. God, can't remember.
KSOL.
KSOL. So it was all because the Pros record pool serviced our record to all these DJs, man, and they all supported. And out of that became long-lasting friendships. Like a lot of these cats, I'm still friends with 30-something years later, and that's the love of what I do, and I love doing it.
Nasty Nest.
RapAttackLives.com, and you'll see all the independent artists on there. RapAttackLives.com.
I want to play a song. You got a new single called Black Orchid, right?
Yes, yeah.
This is Kritta, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, Nasty Nest, give out your social media if people want to contact you.
Oh, Nastiness 1, I think that's on Facebook. I think it's Nastiness 1 or Nastiness.
You should know this, Nasty. Okay.
You'll find me. Just look for the Crazy Pino.
Shit, you know everything else the way you breaking down this history. You don't know your social
you know, it's
media.
cool. I'm like one of the few Asians still that started in this business. It was me and Fresh Kid Eyes were the first Asians really in the business.
Fresh Kid Eyes.
Now every Filipino out there is a DJ now, so I'm so happy to see that. Because I'm Filipino too.
Yeah,
so I'm
man.
very happy, very happy. But go ahead.
All right.
Kritta,
what is it like when you hear about your father's legacy? And does that put any pressure on you?
Nah, it's surreal. Because to me, that's just pop.
Okay.
So when I grow up and he's telling me, and I was telling you about the Pros and what they did, now that I'm in it and actually trying to establish a career out here, and I see what he, like, it's all just coming back, and I'm like, damn, like, Pops.
Pops.
What's up?
Yeah,
Yeah,
your pops
just
is the
pops.
man.
Yeah.
Kids never know how great their parents are, boy,
Right.
until they try to do what their parents did. Then they get it. Oh,
Yeah.
Pops.
Yeah.
You know, a song like Black Orchid, when I think of the town, when I go home to Oakland, and I listen to a lot of the music that's coming out, it definitely portrays a lot of, it don't always portray the best part of Oakland to me, as a majority of the music. There are artists that do speak on that area, on Oakland, where we grew up, in a positive way. And in this case, in Black Orchid, it feels like it's a motivational thing, like to try to uplift folks. How do people receive your music?
Well, first, you know, every time I get a response from my music, it's always positivity.
Okay.
Like they always say, man, it's positive. And to me, at first, I was kind of shy from that, but it's a good response because we need positivity. We need something to balance out what's going on, like the negativity and all the stuff that's out there. And for me, because I'm really from Pittsburgh.
Okay.
So I'm originally from Pittsburgh, family from the Bay, all through the Bay, and
Pittsburgh, California.
Pittsburgh, California for those, yeah. No
Okay.
H, no H.
Okay.
But you know, it's just a good thing. And something like Black Orchid came along. It was a song that spoke to me. I wrote it a while ago, and it's crazy how it still resonates with what's going on in the world.
Where can people find us?
You can go to my website, thekrittafiles.com. It's on any platform, Spotify, Apple Music. We also got a Spotify playlist, Creative Minds Inspire. Got that on there, and a bunch of other artists. But yeah, pretty much anywhere. Just type in Kritta.
Give out your social too.
Instagram, KR1TTA. Twitter, _Kritta, KRITTA.
Let's play Black Orchid, man. Nasty Nes, Kritta is here. The High Children are here. Sway in the Morning, Shade 45 888-742-3345.
It's Sway in the Morning, only on Shade 45.